The story behind self-improvement. Every great journey begins with a single step. Self-improvement is more than just a book. It's a powerful guide to unlocking your full potential and transforming your life. Written with passion and purpose by Henry E. Cooper, this book is designed to inspire, challenge, and push you toward becoming the best version of yourself. But this book is not being released in the traditional way. Self-improvement will be published exclusively on Fearless Audio, a YouTube channel dedicated to motivation, growth, and unstoppable progress. Fearless Audio is more than just a platform. It is a movement, a community for those who refuse to settle for mediocrity and are ready to embrace change. This book was created to help you break barriers, develop discipline, and achieve your dreams. But we can't do it alone. We need your support. By subscribing to Fearless Audio, sharing the content, and spreading this message of growth and determination, you become part of something bigger. You become part of a fearless community that believes in progress, resilience, and success. If you are ready to take control of your future, to push beyond your limits, and to grow in ways you never imagined, then join us. Support Fearless Audio, follow this journey, and let's build a world where self-improvement is a way of life. The time for change is now. The power to grow is within you. Stay fearless, keep learning, and never stop improving. Introduction. The journey begins. Self-improvement is the most powerful journey you will ever take. It is a path of growth, discovery, and transformation. No matter who you are or where you come from, you have the ability to change your life for the better. You are not stuck. You are not defined by your past. Every day is a new opportunity to become the best version of yourself. Many people dream of success, happiness, and fulfillment, but few take the steps to make those dreams a reality. Why? Because change can be uncomfortable. It requires effort, patience, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But here's the truth. Nothing in life will change unless you do. The good news is that you don't have to take huge, overwhelming steps. Even small improvements, when done consistently, can lead to incredible results. Think about where you are right now. Are you satisfied with your life? Do you feel stuck, lost, or unsure of your potential? Or do you have big dreams but struggle to stay motivated? No matter where you are on your journey, this book will help you move forward. It will guide you through the most important areas of self-improvement: your mindset, habits, confidence, emotions, and purpose. Each chapter is designed to inspire and equip you with practical steps to create lasting change. You don't have to be perfect to start. You don't need all the answers. All you need is the desire to grow. This book will show you how to take control of your thoughts, set meaningful goals, build self-discipline, and develop habits that will transform your life. It will remind you that you are capable, worthy, and strong enough to create the future you want. As you read, remember that self-improvement is not a destination. It's a lifelong journey. There will be challenges along the way, but every struggle will make you stronger. You will face moments of doubt, but you must keep going. The greatest rewards come to those who refuse to give up. Now, take a deep breath and open your heart to change. You are about to begin a journey that will unlock your full potential. The best version of you is waiting. Let's go find it. Chapter 1. The Power of Mindset. Everything you want to achieve in life begins in your mind. Your thoughts shape your reality. They determine what you believe is possible, how you react to challenges, and whether you push forward or give up. A strong, positive mindset is the foundation of self-improvement. If you want to change your life, you must first change the way you think. Many people do not realize how powerful their mindset is. They assume that success, happiness, and confidence come from external things, money, luck, or other people. But in reality, everything starts within. The way you think about yourself and your abilities directly affects your actions and, ultimately, your results. If you believe you are capable, you will take steps towards success. If you doubt yourself, you will hesitate and hold yourself back. #growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck introduced the concept of the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. These two ways of thinking determine how we approach challenges, learning, and personal growth. People with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities, intelligence, and talents are set in stone. They think that no matter how hard they try, they cannot improve beyond a certain point. Because of this belief, they avoid challenges, fear failure, and give up easily. They say things like, "I'm just not good at this," or "I was never meant to be successful." On the other hand, people with a growth mindset believe that they can develop their abilities through effort, learning, and persistence. They understand that failure is not a sign to stop, but a lesson to learn. When faced with a challenge, they say, "I may not know how to do this yet, but I can learn." They embrace difficulties, knowing that each struggle makes them stronger and smarter. Which mindset do you have? Be honest with yourself. If you often avoid challenges because you fear failure, or if you believe that your talents and intelligence are limited, you may have a fixed mindset. The good news is that mindsets are not permanent. You can train yourself to develop a growth mindset, and when you do, you will unlock a world of possibilities. Reprogramming your thoughts for success. If your thoughts have been filled with doubt, negativity, or fear, it's time to change them. Your brain is like a garden. If you plant seeds of positivity, confidence, and determination, they will grow into strong, powerful beliefs. But if you allow weeds of doubt and fear to take over, they will choke your potential. The first step to reprogramming your thoughts is to become aware of them. Pay attention to the way you talk to yourself. Do you constantly criticize yourself? Do you tell yourself that you're not smart enough, strong enough, or talented enough? These negative thoughts are holding you back more than any external obstacle ever could. Whenever you catch yourself thinking something negative, stop and challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Would I say this to a friend? What is a more positive way to see this situation? Replace self-doubt with self-encouragement. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I am learning how to do this." Instead of thinking, "I always fail," remind yourself, every failure is a lesson that brings me closer to success. The role of positivity and self-belief. You will never rise higher than your beliefs about yourself. If you believe you are capable of great things, you will act accordingly. But if you believe you are doomed to struggle, you will make choices that keep you stuck. This is why self-belief is so important. Think about successful people, athletes, business leaders, artists, and innovators. What do they all have in common? It's not just talent or intelligence, it's belief. They believe in themselves, even when others doubt them. They keep going, even when they fail. They see challenges as opportunities, not roadblocks. The good news is that you can train yourself to think the same way. Start by surrounding yourself with positivity. Read books, watch videos, and listen to podcasts that inspire and uplift you. Avoid negative influences, whether it's toxic people, social media, or self-doubt. Instead, fill your mind with words, images, and ideas that push you toward greatness. Daily affirmations and visualization techniques. One of the most powerful ways to shift your mindset is through affirmations, positive statements that you repeat to yourself daily. These statements help rewire your brain, replacing negative beliefs with empowering ones. Here are a few affirmations to start with. I am capable of achieving great things. I welcome challenges because they make me stronger. I am growing, learning, and improving every day. I believe in myself and my ability to succeed. My potential is limitless. Say these affirmations out loud every morning. Write them down. Put them on your phone, mirror, or workspace. The more you repeat them, the more they will become a part of your belief system. In addition to affirmations, use visualization to train your mind for success. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goals. See yourself confident, happy, and successful. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles with ease. When you visualize success, your brain starts to believe it's possible, and you will take actions that bring it to life. Overcoming self-doubt and fear. One of the biggest obstacles to self-improvement is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of stepping into the unknown. But here's something important to remember. Fear is not real. It is a story your mind creates to keep you safe. Every successful person you admire has felt fear. The difference is that they did not let it stop them. They acted despite their fear. They understood that growth happens outside of their comfort zone. When you feel fear creeping in, remind yourself, this is just my mind trying to protect me, but I am in control. I will not let fear decide my future. Take small steps forward. Each time you do something that scares you, you become stronger and more confident. Conclusion: your mind is your superpower. Your mind is your greatest tool for self-improvement. If you train it to think positively, believe in yourself, and embrace challenges, you will achieve more than you ever thought possible. Success, happiness, and growth all begin with a single thought. Starting today, choose to develop a growth mindset. Choose to believe in your ability to improve. Choose to take control of your thoughts and create the life you desire. You have the power within you to transform your life, one thought, one action, and one day at a time. The journey of self-improvement begins in your mind. Now, take the first step. Chapter 2: Setting Goals That Change Your Life. Imagine waking up every morning with a clear sense of purpose. You know exactly what you are working toward, and every action you take brings you closer to your dreams. This is the power of setting goals. Without goals, life can feel directionless, like sailing a ship without a map. But when you have clear goals, you give your life meaning, focus, and momentum. Setting goals is not just about making a list of things you want to do. It's about creating a vision for your future and taking real steps to make it happen. It's about transforming your desires into reality. Many people have dreams, but few take the time to turn those dreams into concrete goals. That is why so many people feel stuck, lost, or unfulfilled. They are waiting for life to change instead of taking action to change it themselves. If you are ready to improve your life, the first step is to set meaningful, powerful goals that will inspire and motivate you. In this chapter, you will learn how to create goals that truly matter, how to break them down into achievable steps, and how to stay committed even when challenges arise. The importance of having a vision. Before you set specific goals, you need a vision. A vision is a clear picture of what you want your life to look like in the future. It gives your goals direction and purpose. Take a moment to close your eyes and imagine your ideal life. Where are you living? What kind of work are you doing? How do you feel every day? What kind of relationships do you have? Imagine yourself healthy, happy, and successful. This vision is your guide. It is your reason for setting goals. Your vision should excite you. It should make you feel inspired and motivated. The more clearly you can see your future, the more driven you will be to make it a reality. How to set SMART goals. Once you have a vision, the next step is to turn that vision into specific goals. One of the best ways to do this is by using the SMART goal-setting method. SMART stands for S specific. Be clear about what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I want to start my own business in the next year. M, measurable. You should be able to track your progress. Instead of saying, I want to get in shape, say, I will work 3 times a week and lose 10 pounds in 3 months. Achievable. Set goals that challenge you but are still possible. Instead of saying, I want to be a millionaire in 1 month, say, I will save and invest consistently to reach financial freedom. Relevant. Your goals should align with your values and long-term vision. If a goal doesn't excite or inspire you, it won't keep you motivated. Time-bound. Set a deadline. A goal without a deadline is just a wish. Instead of saying, I want to write a book someday, say, I will write my first book within 1 year. Using the SMART method makes your goals more realistic, clear, and achievable. When you have a strong, well-defined goal, you are more likely to take action and stay committed. Breaking big goals into actionable steps. Big goals can feel overwhelming. That's why many people give up before they even start. But the secret to achieving any goal is to break it down into small, manageable steps. Think of your goal as a staircase. The top of the staircase is your ultimate vision, but you can't reach it in one giant leap. You need to climb step by step. Each small step you take brings you closer to your goal. For example, if your goal is to write a book, don't focus on the overwhelming idea of writing 50,000 words. Start by setting a small daily goal, like writing 500 words a day. Over time, these small efforts add up to big results. Here's how to break down your goals. 1. Write down your big goal. Example, I want to start my own online business. 2. List the major steps needed to achieve it. Example, research business ideas, create a website, find my first customer. 3. Each step into smaller tasks. Example, research 10 business ideas. Choose one. Register a domain name. Design a simple website. 4. Schedule your tasks. Assign a specific time to work on each step. Consistency is key. By focusing on small steps instead of the big picture, you make your goal feel more achievable. And with every step you complete, you build confidence and momentum. Overcoming obstacles and staying committed. Every great achievement comes with challenges. It is normal to face setbacks, doubts, and difficulties. What separates successful people from those who give up is perseverance. When you hit an obstacle, don't see it as a reason to quit. See it as a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I adjust my approach? Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey to success. To stay committed to your goals, remind yourself why you started. Go back to your vision. Keep your purpose in mind. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward is progress. Reward yourself for staying on track. Stay flexible. If one approach isn't working, try another. Adjust your plan, but never give up on your goal. Surround yourself with positive influences. Be around people who encourage and support you. Avoid negativity that drains your motivation. The power of writing down your goals. Studies have shown that people who write down their goals are much more likely to achieve them. Writing makes your goals feel real. It turns a vague idea into a concrete plan. Keep a journal or a goal tracker. Write down your goals, your progress, and any lessons you learn along the way. Seeing your progress on paper will keep you motivated. Believe in yourself and take action. The most important part of setting goals is believing that you can achieve them. Many people fail not because their goals are impossible, but because they doubt themselves. Do not let fear or insecurity stop you. You are capable of more than you think. Every great achievement in history started with someone setting a goal and taking the first step. Whether it was building a company, writing a masterpiece, or changing the world, it all began with a decision to try. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know everything. You just have to start. Take action today, even if it's a small step. The moment you begin, you set yourself on the path to success. Conclusion, your future starts now. Your goals have the power to change your life. They give you direction, purpose, and a reason to keep moving forward. But goals alone are not enough. You must take action. Start today. Define your vision. Set clear, achievable goals. Break them down into steps. Stay committed, even when challenges arise. Most importantly, believe in yourself. You have everything you need to succeed. Your future is in your hands. Take control, set your goals, and start building the life you deserve. Chapter 3. Mastering Self-Discipline. Success, happiness, and self-improvement are not just about talent or luck. They are about self-discipline, the ability to stay focused, resist distractions, and do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, is one of the most important skills you can develop. Self-discipline is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. Many people wait for motivation to take action. They think, I'll start exercising when I feel motivated, or I'll work on my goals when I'm in the mood. But motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like the weather. Some days you feel excited and driven, while other days you feel tired and unmotivated. If you only take action when you feel like it, you will never make real progress. This is why self-discipline is so powerful. It allows you to keep going, no matter how you feel. If you want to change your life, you must learn to control your actions and develop strong habits. Self-discipline is not about being perfect or never making mistakes. It is about making a commitment to yourself and sticking with it, even when it's hard. In this chapter, you will learn how to build self-discipline, break bad habits, and stay consistent in your journey of self-improvement. The secret to developing self-discipline. Self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. But just like any muscle, if you don't exercise it, it will stay weak. The good news is that anyone can build self-discipline with practice. One of the first steps to developing self-discipline is understanding that you are in control of your choices. Many people believe that they are controlled by their emotions, habits, or circumstances. They say things like, I can't wake up early because I'm not a morning person. Or I can't stop procrastinating because I have no motivation. These are just excuses. The truth is, you have the power to change your behavior. You may not be able to control how you feel, but you can always control what you do. To strengthen your self-discipline, start by making small commitments to yourself. For example, decide to wake up 10 minutes earlier every day, or drink more water. These small commitments may seem simple, but they train your brain to follow through on what you say you will do. Over time, your ability to stay disciplined will grow, and you will be able to tackle bigger challenges. How to break bad habits and build good ones. Your daily habits shape your future. If you have strong, positive habits, you will move towards success. But if you have bad habits, they will hold you back. The key to mastering self-discipline is learning how to replace bad habits with good ones. Step 1. Identify your bad habits. The first step to breaking bad habits is awareness. Take some time to reflect on your daily routine. What habits are stopping you from reaching your goals? Do you spend too much time on social media? Do you procrastinate instead of working on important tasks? Do you eat unhealthy foods out of boredom? Write down your bad habits so you can clearly see what needs to change. Step 2. Understand your triggers. Every habit has a trigger, something that causes you to take action. For example, if you always reach for junk food when you're stressed, stress is your trigger. If you check your phone first thing in the morning, waking up is your trigger. By identifying what triggers your bad habits, you can start to change them. Step 3. Replace bad habits with good ones. Instead of trying to completely eliminate a bad habit, replace it with a positive one. For example, if you want to stop checking social media in the morning, replace it with reading or journaling. If you want to stop eating junk food, replace it with healthier snacks. If you want to stop procrastinating, replace it with a simple 5-minute task to get started. The key is to make the new habit easy and accessible. If a habit is difficult to do, you will not stick with it. But if it's simple, you will be more likely to succeed. Step 4. Stay consistent. Habits take time to form. Research suggests that it takes about 21 to 66 days to develop a new habit, depending on its difficulty. The most important thing is to stay consistent. Even if you miss a day, don't give up. Get back on track as soon as possible. The more consistent you are, the easier your new habits will become. The power of consistency and delayed gratification. One of the biggest challenges in self-discipline is the battle between short-term pleasure and long-term success. We live in a world of instant gratification. We want results immediately, and when we don't see quick progress, we feel discouraged. But true success comes from patience and persistence. Delayed gratification means choosing long-term rewards over short-term pleasure. For example, choosing to exercise instead of watching TV because you know it will improve your health. Choosing to save money instead of spending it on unnecessary things because you know it will help you in the future. Choosing to work on your goals instead of procrastinating because you know it will lead to success. At first, making these choices may feel difficult, but the more you practice delayed gratification, the stronger your self-discipline will become. And in the long run, you will be grateful for the sacrifices you made. Practical strategies to stay motivated and disciplined. Self-discipline is not about being perfect. It's about learning how to stay on track even when you feel unmotivated. Here are some practical strategies to help you stay disciplined. 1. Create a routine. A strong daily routine helps you stay focused and eliminates the need for constant decision-making. When you have a set schedule, you don't have to rely on motivation, you just follow your plan. 2. Remove temptations. Make self-discipline easier by removing distractions and temptations. If you want to focus on work, put your phone in another room. If you want to eat healthier, don't keep junk food in the house. Set up your environment for success. 3. Use the 5-second rule. Whenever you feel the urge to procrastinate or avoid a task, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take action immediately. This simple trick, created by Mel Robbins, helps you break hesitation and build discipline. 4. Track your progress. Keeping track of your progress keeps you motivated. Whether it's a habit tracker, a journal, or a checklist, seeing your achievements reminds you of how far you've come. 5. Reward yourself. Self-discipline doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. Reward yourself for your efforts. If you complete a big task, treat yourself to something small, a nice meal, a fun activity, or time with friends. These rewards keep you motivated. Conclusion: you are in control. Self-discipline is not about being strict with yourself. It's about giving yourself the power to create the life you want. It is the key to achieving your goals, building strong habits, and becoming the best version of yourself. The good news is that self-discipline is a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed with practice. Start small, stay consistent, and remind yourself that every choice you make is shaping your future. You are in control of your actions. You are in control of your habits. And most importantly, you are in control of your success. Start today, stay disciplined, and watch your life transform. Chapter 4: Overcoming Fear and Self-Doubt. Fear and self-doubt are two of the biggest barriers to self-improvement. They keep people stuck, prevent them from reaching their full potential, and make them settle for less than they deserve. How many times have you hesitated to take action because you were afraid of failure? How many times have you doubted yourself, believing you weren't good enough? These thoughts are powerful, but they do not have to control your life. Fear is a natural emotion. It is designed to protect us from danger, but in today's world, it often holds us back from opportunities. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of judgment. These are all common fears that stop people from chasing their dreams. But the truth is, success does not come from avoiding fear. It comes from learning how to face it, push through it, and take action despite it. Self-doubt works in a similar way. It is the voice in your head that tells you you're not smart enough, not skilled enough, or not worthy of success. But self-doubt is a liar. It is simply a reflection of past insecurities, not of your true potential. The most successful people in the world have faced fear and doubt, but they chose to believe in themselves anyway. You can do the same. In this chapter, you will learn how to overcome fear and self-doubt so you can take bold action toward your goals. You will learn how to build confidence, develop a strong mindset, and free yourself from the limitations that have been holding you back. Understanding fear. What is it really? Fear is often an illusion. Most of the fears we have are not based on real danger, but on imagined scenarios. Think about it. How many times have you been afraid of something that never actually happened? Maybe you feared speaking in front of a group because you thought people would judge you, but when you finally did it, you realized that no one was judging you at all. Fear exists in our minds because of past experiences, societal conditioning, and our own insecurities. It tells us to stay in our comfort zones because that is where we feel safe. But the comfort zone is also where dreams go to die. If you want to grow, you must be willing to step outside of it. How to face your fears. The best way to overcome fear is to take action. Here are some powerful strategies to help you face your fears. 1. Identify your fears. The first step to overcoming fear is to become aware of it. What are you afraid of? Write down your fears and be honest with yourself. Are you afraid of failure, rejection, change? Once you name your fears, you take away some of their power. 2. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Often, fear feels overwhelming because we never take the time to question it. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen if I fail? You will often realize that even the worst case scenario is not as bad as you thought. For example, if you are afraid to start a business because you might fail, think about it logically. If you fail, will your life be over? No, you will learn valuable lessons and you can try again. Most of the time, the fear of failure is worse than failure itself. 3. Take small steps toward your fear. You don't have to face your biggest fears all at once. Start small. If you're afraid of public speaking, start by speaking in front of a small group of friends. If you're afraid of networking, start by having a simple conversation with one new person. Each small step will build your confidence and make fear seem less intimidating. 4. Change your perspective on fear. Instead of seeing fear as something negative, see it as a sign of growth. If you feel fear, it means you are stepping out of your comfort zone. And that's a good thing. Fear is not a signal to stop. It's a signal that you are on the right path. Overcoming self-doubt and building confidence. Self-doubt is the inner voice that says, I'm not good enough. But where does this voice come from? Often it comes from negative experiences in childhood, comparisons with others, or fear of failure. The good news is that self-doubt is not a permanent part of you. It is a learned belief that can be changed. Master 1. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the enemy of confidence. When you compare yourself to others, you will always find someone who seems smarter, more successful, or more talented. But their success has nothing to do with your own. Everyone is on their own journey, and you have unique strengths that no one else has. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth. If you improve even 1% each day, you will become a completely different person in a year. 2. Focus on your strengths. Self-doubt thrives when you focus on your weaknesses. Instead, focus on what you are good at. Make a list of your strengths, achievements, and things you are proud of. When you start recognizing your own value, your confidence will grow. Task 3. Reprogram your mind with positive affirmations. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm not good enough, you will start to believe it. Instead, start feeding your mind with positive affirmations. Say things like, I am capable and strong. I believe in myself. I have everything I need to succeed. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more they will become part of your belief system. 4. Take action despite doubt. Confidence does not come from thinking, it comes from doing. The best way to overcome self-doubt is to take action, even when you don't feel ready. Most people wait until they feel confident before they take action, but it works the other way around. Confidence comes from action. For example, if you doubt your ability to run a marathon, start training. If you doubt your ability to start a business, take the first step. The more action you take, the more you will prove to yourself that you are capable. The power of believing in yourself. The most successful people in the world are not the smartest or the most talented. They are simply the ones who believe in themselves. They are the ones who take risks, face their fears, and keep going, even when things get tough. Believing in yourself is not about being perfect. It's about trusting that you can figure things out, no matter what challenges come your way. It's about knowing that failure is just a lesson, not the end of the road. You have incredible potential inside you. You have the ability to achieve great things, but the only way to unlock that potential is to start believing in yourself. No one else can do it for you. Conclusion: fear and doubt will not control you. Fear and self-doubt will always exist, but they do not have to control your life. You have the power to face them, challenge them, and rise above them. Every time you take action despite fear, you become stronger. Every time you choose to believe in yourself, you move closer to success. The question is, will you let fear and doubt hold you back? Or will you take control of your future and push forward anyway? The choice is yours. Believe in yourself, take action, and never let fear stop you from becoming the person you are meant to be. Chapter 5. The Power of a Positive Mindset. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. The way you think determines how you feel, how you act, and ultimately the kind of life you create for yourself. A positive mindset is not just about being happy all the time or ignoring problems. It is about choosing to see opportunities instead of obstacles, believing in yourself even when things are difficult, and training your mind to focus on solutions instead of problems. Many people think success and happiness come from external things: money, success, relationships. But the truth is, everything starts in your mind. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your reality. If you believe you can succeed, you will take action and move toward your goals. If you believe you are doomed to fail, you will hesitate, make excuses, and give up before you even start. The good news is that you have control over your thoughts. No one is born with a positive or negative mindset. It is something that is developed over time. In this chapter, you will learn how to shift your mindset, overcome negativity, and train yourself to see the world in a way that empowers you to succeed. Why your mindset matters. Your mindset affects every part of your life. It influences how you deal with challenges, how you respond to setbacks, and how you view yourself. There are two main types of mindsets: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities, intelligence, and talents are set in stone. They think, I'm just not good at this, or I'll never be successful. Because they believe they cannot improve, they do not try. They avoid challenges, give up easily, and feel threatened by other people's success. Growth mindset. People with a growth mindset believe that they can improve through effort and learning. They think, I may not be good at this yet, but I can get better. They embrace challenges, learn from mistakes, and keep going even when things are difficult. They see failures as opportunities to grow. If you want to improve yourself and create a better future, you must develop a growth mindset. This means believing in your ability to learn, adapt, and become better every day. How to shift your mindset. Changing your mindset is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about training your brain to think in a way that helps you rather than holds you back. Here are some powerful ways to shift your mindset and build a more positive, growth-oriented way of thinking. 1. Challenge negative thoughts. Negative thoughts will always come, but you do not have to believe them. The next time you hear that voice in your head saying, I can't do this, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Most of the time, your fears and doubts are based on old experiences or limiting beliefs, not reality. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Instead of saying, I'm not smart enough, say, I am capable of learning anything I put my mind to. Instead of saying, I always fail, say, every failure is a lesson that makes me stronger. Your brain believes what you tell it repeatedly, so train it to believe in your abilities. And that's 2. Focus on solutions, not problems. When faced with a challenge, many people focus on what's wrong. They complain, worry, and feel stuck. But successful people train themselves to focus on solutions. Instead of saying, this is too hard, ask yourself, how can I solve this? Instead of saying, I don't know what to do, say, what is one small step I can take right now? Your energy goes where your attention flows. If you focus on problems, they will seem bigger. If you focus on solutions, you will find a way forward. 3. Surround yourself with positivity. The people around you affect your mindset more than you realize. If you spend time with negative, toxic people who complain and discourage you, their negativity will influence you. If you surround yourself with positive, motivated people who believe in you, their energy will lift you up. Pay attention to your environment. What kind of books do you read? What kind of content do you consume on social media? What kind of conversations do you have? Choose to fill your mind with inspiration, encouragement, and knowledge that helps you grow. 4. Practice gratitude every day. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to shift your mindset. When you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, your perspective changes. Gratitude trains your brain to see the good in every situation, no matter how small. Start a daily gratitude practice. Every morning or evening, write down 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big. Simple things like a kind message from a friend, a beautiful sunset, or the ability to learn and grow. The more you practice gratitude, the more positive your mindset will become. 5. Reframe failures as lessons. Many people fear failure so much that they never try new things, but failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Every successful person has failed many times before achieving greatness. The difference is that they did not let failure stop them. Instead of seeing failure as a sign that you are not good enough, see it as a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I do better next time? The more you learn from your mistakes, the stronger and wiser you become. 6. Take control of your self-talk. The words you say to yourself matter. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm not good enough, you will start to believe it. But if you tell yourself, I am capable and strong, you will build confidence. Be kind to yourself. Encourage yourself the way you would encourage a friend. Speak to yourself with kindness and belief, even on the days when you feel doubtful. Your thoughts create your reality, so choose them wisely. The benefits of a positive mindset. When you develop a positive mindset, everything in your life improves. Here are just a few of the benefits. More confidence. You believe in yourself and your ability to grow. Less stress. You focus on solutions instead of worrying about problems. Better relationships. Your positivity attracts positive people into your life. Greater success. You take action and keep going, even when things are difficult. More happiness. You appreciate what you have and see the good in every situation. A positive mindset does not mean you will never have problems, but it does mean you will handle them with strength, resilience, and optimism. Conclusion. Choose your mindset, choose your future. Your mindset is one of the most powerful things you can control. It shapes your actions, your emotions, and your future. The good news is that you have the power to change it. Start today. Challenge negative thoughts, focus on solutions, surround yourself with positivity, and practice gratitude. Every small step you take toward a positive mindset will bring you closer to the life you want. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. Choose thoughts that empower you, lift you up, and push you towards success. You are in control of your mind, and by choosing a positive mindset, you are choosing a brighter, better future. Chapter 6. The Power of Self-Discipline. Success is not about luck. It is not about having the perfect conditions or waiting for the right moment. Success is built on self-discipline, the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Self-discipline is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It is the force that keeps you moving forward, even when motivation fades. Many people start their journey towards self-improvement with excitement. They set big goals, make plans, and feel motivated. But motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. If you only take action when you feel motivated, you will never reach your full potential. Self-discipline is what keeps you going when motivation disappears. The good news is that self-discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you can develop. It is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. In this chapter, you will learn how to build self-discipline, stay consistent, and push through challenges to achieve your goals. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is the ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and actions in order to achieve a goal. It means doing what is necessary, even when it is uncomfortable or inconvenient. It is waking up early when you would rather sleep in. It is going to the gym when you feel tired. It is studying when you would rather watch TV. Self-discipline is the bridge between goals and achievements. Without it, dreams remain dreams. With it, anything is possible. The difference between motivation and discipline. Many people rely on motivation to take action. They wait until they feel inspired to work on their goals. But motivation is unreliable. It fades when things get difficult. Discipline, on the other hand, is consistent. It does not depend on emotions. It is based on commitment. Imagine two people who want to get in shape. The first person works out only when they feel motivated. Some days they exercise with energy and enthusiasm, but on other days they skip their workout because they don't feel like it. The second person, however, is disciplined. They stick to their workout schedule no matter what. Even when they feel tired, even when the weather is bad, even when they don't feel like it, they do it anyway. Who do you think will see better results? Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. If you want to succeed, you must learn to take action regardless of how you feel. How to develop self-discipline. Self-discipline is a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed. Here are some powerful strategies to strengthen your discipline and create lasting habits that lead to success. 1. Set clear goals. You cannot be disciplined if you don't know what you are working toward. Set clear, specific goals that give you direction. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, say, I will work out for 30 minutes every day. Instead of saying, I want to read more, say, I will read 10 pages every night before bed. When your goals are clear, it is easier to stay disciplined because you know exactly what needs to be done. 2. Create a routine and stick to it. Discipline is built through repetition. Create a daily routine that supports your goals and follow it consistently. If you want to be more productive, start your day with a morning routine that includes planning and focused work. If you want to be healthier, establish a routine that includes exercise and healthy meals. The key is to make your habits automatic. The more you repeat them, the easier they become. Eventually, discipline turns into habit. and you no longer have to rely on willpower to take action. 3. Remove temptations and distractions. Willpower is limited. The more temptations you have around you, the harder it is to stay disciplined. If you want to focus on work, remove distractions like social media notifications. If you want to eat healthier, do not keep junk food in your house. Make discipline easier by creating an environment that supports your goals. If something constantly tempts you to break your discipline, eliminate it from your surroundings. 4. Train your mind to embrace discomfort. Discipline often requires doing things that are uncomfortable. Many people avoid discomfort, but growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Learn to embrace difficult tasks instead of avoiding them. When you feel resistance to doing something, recognize that this is a sign of growth. Instead of thinking, I don't feel like doing this, say, this is exactly why I need to do it. The more you push through discomfort, the stronger your discipline becomes. 5. Start small and build momentum. Self-discipline does not mean making huge changes overnight. Start with small actions and build momentum. If you want to wake up earlier, start by waking up 15 minutes earlier each day. If you want to exercise, start with 10-minute workouts and gradually increase the time. Small wins create confidence. The more you succeed in small ways, the more disciplined you become in bigger areas of life. 6. Hold yourself accountable. Accountability is a powerful tool for discipline. Share your goals with someone who will hold you accountable. Join a group, find a mentor, or track your progress in a journal. When you know someone is watching or that you have a commitment to keep, you are more likely to stay disciplined. 7. Develop a no excuses mindset. Excuses are the enemy of discipline. If you allow yourself to make excuses, you will never reach your full potential. The next time you hear yourself saying, I'm too tired, or I'll do it tomorrow, stop and take action anyway. Successful people do not let excuses control their actions. They do what needs to be done, no matter how they feel. Train yourself to have a no excuses mindset, and you will see incredible results. 8. Reward yourself for progress. Discipline does not mean you have to be hard on yourself all the time. Reward yourself for progress to stay motivated. If you stick to your habits for a week, treat yourself to something you enjoy. If you reach a milestone, celebrate your success. Rewards reinforce discipline by making the process enjoyable. Find ways to make self-discipline something you look forward to. The long-term benefits of self-discipline. When you develop self-discipline, your entire life improves. Here are just a few of the benefits. Greater productivity. You get more done and achieve your goals faster. Better health. You stick to healthy habits and take care of your body. Increased confidence. You trust yourself to follow through on commitments. Stronger willpower. You resist distractions and temptations more easily. More success. You consistently take action and move toward your dreams. Self-discipline is the foundation of personal growth. It gives you the power to create the life you want rather than waiting for life to happen to you. Conclusion. Take control of your future. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be is self-discipline. If you want to succeed, you must take control of your actions, build strong habits, and stay committed even when it is difficult. Start today. Choose one small area of your life to improve and practice discipline every day. Over time, your habits will grow stronger, your confidence will increase, and you will achieve things you never thought possible. You have the power to shape your future. The question is, will you let excuses hold you back, or will you take action and create the life you deserve? The choice is yours. Chapter 7. Overcoming Fear and Doubt. Fear and doubt are two of the biggest obstacles that hold people back from achieving their full potential. They whisper in your mind, making you question your abilities, delay your actions, and settle for less than you deserve. Fear tells you, what if I fail? Doubt tells you, I'm not good enough. If you let them control you, they will keep you stuck in the same place, never moving forward. But here's the truth. Fear and doubt are not real barriers. They exist only in your mind. They are powerful only if you believe them. Every successful person has felt fear and doubt, but what separates them from others is that they did not let these emotions stop them. They faced their fears, pushed through their doubts, and took action anyway. That is what you must learn to do. This chapter will help you understand fear and doubt, why they appear, and how to overcome them so you can step into the greatness you were meant for. Understanding fear and doubt. Fear is a natural emotion. It is designed to protect you from danger. Thousands of years ago, fear kept humans alive by warning them of threats like wild animals or dangerous situations. But in today's world, fear often works against you. Instead of protecting you, it stops you from trying new things, taking risks, or stepping outside your comfort zone. Doubt, on the other hand, is the little voice in your head that tells you you're not capable enough, smart enough, or strong enough. It comes from past experiences, negative self-talk, or the fear of failing. While fear and doubt can feel overwhelming, the good news is that they can be controlled. You do not have to be ruled by them. How fear and doubt hold you back. If you let fear and doubt control you, they will stop you from taking action. You will hesitate, procrastinate, and talk yourself out of opportunities. Make you settle for less. Instead of reaching for your dreams, you will stay where you feel safe, even if it makes you unhappy. Create regret. Looking back, you will wonder what could have been if you had just been brave enough to try. The first step in overcoming fear and doubt is realizing that they are not real limitations. They are illusions created by your mind. How to overcome fear and doubt. If you want to grow, you must face your fears and silence your doubts. Here are powerful strategies to help you do that. 1. Acknowledge your fears and doubts. Many people try to ignore their fears, hoping they will go away. But the more you avoid them, the stronger they become. Instead of running from them, face them. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Why do I doubt myself? Write down your fears and doubts. Seeing them on paper makes them less intimidating. You may realize that some of your fears are unrealistic or exaggerated. 2. Reframe fear as excitement. Fear and excitement feel the same in your body. Your heart beats faster, your palms sweat, and your mind becomes alert. The difference is how you interpret those feelings. Instead of saying, I'm nervous, say, I'm excited. This simple shift in mindset can turn fear into a positive force that drives you forward instead of holding you back. Take action despite fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is taking action even when you are afraid. The best way to overcome fear is to do the thing you are afraid of. If you fear public speaking, start by speaking in front of a small group. If you doubt your ability to start a business, take one small step. Research, create a plan, or talk to someone who has done it. The more you face your fears, the weaker they become. Action destroys fear. 4. Challenge your negative thoughts. Doubt often comes from negative self-talk. Thoughts like, I'm not smart enough, or I'll never succeed. These are just stories you tell yourself, and they are not true. Challenge these thoughts. Ask yourself, is this really true? Where is the proof? Most of the time, you will realize there is no real reason to doubt yourself. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations like, I am capable and strong. I can learn and improve. I deserve success. Over time, your mind will start to believe these new thoughts, and your confidence will grow. 5. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Many people wait for the perfect time to start their dreams. They think, I'll start when I have more money, or I'll take action when I feel more confident. But the perfect time does not exist. Confidence does not come before action. It comes after. The more you do something, the more confident you become. Start now, even if you feel unready. Growth happens through action. Focus on the best case scenario. Fear makes you focus on everything that could go wrong. Instead of thinking, what if I fail? Ask yourself, what if I succeed? Imagine the best possible outcome. Visualize yourself achieving your goals, feeling proud, and living the life you want. When you focus on the positive, fear loses its power. 7. Learn from failure instead of fearing it. Many people fear failure so much that they never try. But failure is not the end, it is part of success. Every successful person has failed many times before achieving greatness. Instead of seeing failure as something to avoid, see it as a learning experience. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? The more you learn from failure, the stronger you become. 8. Surround yourself with supportive people. Fear and doubt grow when you are alone with your thoughts. Surround yourself with people who encourage and believe in you. Talk to mentors, friends, or family members who support your dreams. Positive people will lift you up and remind you of your potential. The benefits of overcoming fear and doubt. When you stop letting fear and doubt control you, your entire life changes. You will feel more confident. You trust yourself to take action. Take more opportunities. You say yes to things that help you grow. Achieve more success. You stop holding yourself back. Live without regret. You know you gave your dreams a real chance. Fear and doubt are temporary, but regret lasts forever. Choose to be brave now so you won't look back and wonder, what if? Conclusion. Step into your greatness. You were not born to live in fear. You were not meant to let doubt control your future. You have the power to overcome anything that stands in your way. Start today. Face your fears, challenge your doubts, and take action. The life you want is waiting for you, but you must be willing to step outside your comfort zone to reach it. You are stronger than your fears. You are capable beyond your doubts. Believe in yourself, take action, and step into the greatness that is already within you. Chapter 8. Building Unshakable Confidence. Confidence is one of the most powerful qualities a person can have. It shapes how you see yourself, how others see you, and how you move through the world. Confident people take action, pursue their dreams, and handle challenges with courage. They believe in their abilities, even when things get tough. But confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build. Some people may seem naturally confident, but in reality, they have trained themselves to think, act, and believe in a way that strengthens their self-worth. The good news is that you can do the same. If you have ever doubted yourself, felt unworthy, or held yourself back because you lack confidence, this chapter is for you. You will learn how to develop unshakable confidence that allows you to go after what you want, stand tall in any situation, and believe in yourself no matter what. What is true confidence? True confidence is not about being perfect. It is not about never feeling nervous or doubtful. Confidence is the belief that you are capable, that you can handle challenges, and that you are worthy of success and happiness. A confident person is not someone who never fails. It is someone who keeps going even after failure. They understand that mistakes do not define them, and that every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. Confidence is also not about comparing yourself to others or proving yourself to the world. It comes from within. It is the quiet but powerful belief that you are enough just as you are. Why confidence matters. Confidence affects every area of your life. When you believe in yourself, you take more opportunities. You say yes to challenges instead of shying away from them. Bounce back from failure faster. You do not let mistakes stop you from trying again. Speak and act with authority. People respect those who carry themselves with confidence. Attract success and happiness. When you believe in yourself, others believe in you too. Without confidence, even the most talented people struggle. They doubt themselves, hesitate, and miss opportunities. That is why building confidence is essential for self-improvement and success. How to build unshakable confidence. If you do not feel confident right now, do not worry. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Here are powerful ways to build lasting confidence. 1. Change the way you talk to yourself. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," or "I always mess up," you will start to believe it. Negative self-talk destroys confidence. Start paying attention to how you speak to yourself. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, replace those thoughts with empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I am capable and strong." Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," remind yourself, "I am constantly learning and improving." Over time, these new thoughts will become your truth. Speak to yourself the way you would encourage a close friend. 2. Stop seeking approval from others. One of the biggest confidence killers is caring too much about what others think. If you always seek approval, you will never feel truly confident because your self-worth will depend on other people's opinions. The truth is, no matter what you do, some people will always have something negative to say. That is why you must build confidence from within. Live in a way that makes you proud, not in a way that pleases everyone else. When you stop worrying about outside opinions, you free yourself to be bold, authentic, and confident. 3. Take action, even when you are afraid. Confidence does not come from waiting until you feel ready. It comes from taking action. Many people believe that they need confidence before they take risks. But the reality is that confidence comes from taking risks. Think about something you are afraid to do. Maybe it's speaking in public, starting a new job, or pursuing a goal. Instead of avoiding it, take a small step toward it. The more you face your fears, the less power they have over you. Every time you take action despite fear, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than you think. 4. Focus on your strengths. Too many people focus on what they lack instead of recognizing what they already have. If you always compare yourself to others, you will feel inadequate. But if you focus on your unique strengths, your confidence will grow. Make a list of things you are good at, your skills, talents, and qualities that make you special. Read this list often. Remind yourself that you have value to offer. No one else in the world is exactly like you. You have strengths that no one else has. Own them. 5. Improve your posture and body language. The way you carry yourself affects how you feel. Confident people stand tall, make eye contact, and speak clearly. If you walk with your head down, avoid eye contact, or slouch, your brain receives signals that you are not confident. Practice standing with your shoulders back, looking people in the eye, and speaking with a steady voice. Even if you do not feel confident at first, your body language will start to influence your mindset. 6. Dress and present yourself well. You do not need expensive clothes to feel confident, but how you present yourself matters. When you dress in a way that makes you feel good, you naturally carry yourself with more confidence. Taking care of your appearance, whether it's grooming, hygiene, or wearing clothes that make you feel good, sends a message to yourself and others that you respect yourself. Confidence comes from self-respect. 7. Set small goals and achieve them. Nothing builds confidence like success. Start setting small, achievable goals for yourself. It can be as simple as waking up early, exercising for 10 minutes a day, or reading a book each month. Every time you accomplish something, you prove to yourself that you are capable. These small wins add up, and over time, they build your confidence to take on bigger challenges. 8. Surround yourself with positive people. Confidence is influenced by the people around you. If you spend time with people who put you down, criticize you, or make you doubt yourself, it will be hard to feel confident. Instead, surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Find friends, mentors, or role models who believe in you and remind you of your potential. Positive energy is contagious. When you are around confident and supportive people, their confidence will inspire you. The power of believing in yourself. The most important step in building confidence is learning to believe in yourself. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to have all the answers. You just need to trust that you are capable, worthy, and strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. Confidence is a choice. Every day you can choose to believe in yourself, take action, and keep pushing forward. Conclusion. Step into your confidence. Confidence is not something that some people are lucky to have and others are not. It is a skill that anyone, including you, can develop. Start today. Speak to yourself with kindness. Take small steps toward your goals and trust that you are enough. As you practice confidence, you will feel it grow stronger inside you. You have everything you need within you to achieve your dreams. Stand tall, believe in yourself, and step into the confident, unstoppable person you were meant to be. Chapter 9. The power of patience and persistence. In a world where everything moves fast, where people expect instant results, and where success stories often seem like overnight miracles, patience and persistence have become rare qualities. Many people give up too soon because they do not see immediate progress. They start something with enthusiasm, but when obstacles appear or progress feels slow, they quit. But here's the truth. Real success, deep transformation, and lasting self-improvement do not happen overnight. They require time, effort, and a mindset that refuses to give up. The people who achieve great things in life are not necessarily the most talented or the luckiest. They are the ones who kept going when others stopped. This chapter will help you develop patience and persistence, two of the most powerful traits you need to achieve your dreams. You will learn how to keep going when things get tough, how to stay motivated even when progress feels slow, and how to trust that every small step forward is bringing you closer to success. Why patience is so important. Patience is the ability to keep working toward your goals without becoming frustrated or discouraged when results take time. It is about understanding that good things take effort and that the journey is just as important as the destination. Many people struggle with patience because they have been conditioned to expect fast results. We live in a world where we can order food and have it delivered in minutes, where we can watch entire seasons of TV shows in one sitting, and where social media makes success look easy. But real success, whether in personal growth, career, relationships, or health, takes time. When you develop patience, you stay calm and focused even when progress is slow. Avoid frustration and giving up too soon. Enjoy the process of growth instead of just chasing the result. Build strong, lasting success instead of temporary gains. Why persistence is the key to success. If patience is about staying calm and trusting the process, persistence is about taking action and refusing to quit. It is the ability to keep going no matter how many obstacles appear. Look at any successful person in history: athletes, inventors, entrepreneurs, artists. What do they all have in common? They failed many times, but they never stopped trying. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. J.K. Rowling was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a worldwide success. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, but kept practicing until he became one of the greatest players of all time. These people did not succeed because they never failed. They succeeded because they never gave up. When you develop persistence, you push through challenges and setbacks. Learn from failures instead of letting them stop you. Stay committed to your dreams no matter how hard it gets. Turn obstacles into opportunities for growth. How to develop patience and persistence. If you want to achieve big things in life, you must learn to be both patient and persistent. Here are powerful ways to develop these qualities. 1. Focus on long-term growth, not quick wins. Many people quit because they expect success to come quickly, but real success takes time. Instead of focusing on immediate results, shift your mindset to long-term growth. Ask yourself, where do I want to be in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? When you focus on the bigger picture, you stop getting frustrated by temporary setbacks. 2. Break big goals into small steps. One reason people lose patience and give up is that they set goals that feel too big. If your goal is to write a book, start a business, or lose weight, it can feel overwhelming. Instead, break your goal into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on one step at a time. If your goal is to write a book, start by writing 1 page a day. If you want to get healthier, start by exercising for 10 minutes. Small actions build momentum, and before you know it, you'll have achieved something great. Top 3. Learn to love the process. If you only focus on the final result, you will always feel impatient. But when you learn to enjoy the process, every step forward becomes rewarding. If you are learning a new skill, enjoy the small improvements. If you are working toward a goal, appreciate the progress you've made, even if it's slow. The journey is just as important as the destination. 4. Expect obstacles and prepare for them. Challenges are part of every journey. There will be times when you feel stuck, when things don't go as planned, or when you face failure. Instead of letting these moments discourage you, expect them and prepare for them. When obstacles appear, remind yourself, this is part of the process. I will keep going. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. 5. Develop a never give up mindset. Many people give up too soon because they doubt themselves. They think, maybe this isn't meant for me, or maybe I'm not good enough. But the truth is, success is not about luck or talent. It's about persistence. Make a decision right now that you will never give up on your dreams. No matter how many times you fail, no matter how slow the progress is, you will keep going. 6. Celebrate small wins. One of the best ways to stay patient and persistent is to celebrate your progress. Every small step forward is a victory. If you are learning a new skill, celebrate when you improve. If you are working toward a fitness goal, celebrate when you make healthier choices. These small celebrations keep you motivated and remind you that you are moving forward. Patch 7. Surround yourself with encouraging people. Your environment plays a huge role in your mindset. If you are surrounded by people who doubt you, discourage you, or tell you to quit, it will be harder to stay persistent. Find people who believe in you, who encourage you, and who remind you of your potential. Surround yourself with positivity, whether it's friends, mentors, books, or inspiring stories. At 8, keep reminding yourself why you started. When the journey gets tough, go back to your why. Why did you start this journey? What is your ultimate goal? What kind of life do you want to create? Write down your reasons and read them often. When you stay connected to your purpose, it becomes easier to stay patient and persistent. The rewards of patience and persistence. When you master patience and persistence, you become unstoppable. You no longer get discouraged by slow progress, and you no longer quit when things get hard. You develop a mindset that can overcome any obstacle. The rewards of patience and persistence are worth it. You achieve long-term success instead of short-term results. You build confidence in yourself and your abilities. You develop mental strength and resilience. You create a life filled with achievement and fulfillment. Conclusion: keep going, no matter what. Success is not about being the smartest, the fastest, or the luckiest. It is about being the one who never gives up, the one who stays patient, who keeps working, and who believes in themselves even when no one else does. Wherever you are right now, keep going. Do not let setbacks discourage you. Do not let slow progress make you doubt yourself. Trust the process, stay persistent, and never give up on your dreams. You are capable of more than you know. Every step forward, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to success. Keep going, keep believing, keep pushing forward. Your future is waiting. Chapter 10. Becoming the best version of yourself. You have come so far. Throughout this journey of self-improvement, you have learned about the power of mindset, discipline, confidence, patience, and persistence. Now, as you reach the final chapter, it is time to bring everything together and focus on one of the most important goals in life: becoming the best version of yourself. Becoming your best self is not about being perfect. It is not about comparing yourself to others or trying to meet unrealistic standards. It is about growth, progress, and making the most of your unique potential. It is about looking in the mirror and knowing that you are constantly improving, that you are pushing yourself beyond your limits, and that you are becoming the person you were meant to be. This chapter will help you understand what it truly means to become your best self and how you can continue this journey for the rest of your life. The best version of yourself is always growing. Many people make the mistake of thinking that success is a final destination, a place where they will one day arrive. They believe that once they reach a certain goal, they will have made it, and they will no longer need to grow or improve. But the truth is, personal growth is a lifelong journey. The best version of yourself is not a final product. It is a work in progress. There is always more to learn, more to achieve, and more ways to improve. This does not mean you are not good enough as you are. It simply means that you have unlimited potential waiting to be unlocked. No matter how successful or accomplished you become, always keep learning, growing, and striving to be better than you were yesterday. How to become the best version of yourself. If you are serious about becoming the best version of yourself, you must be willing to take action. Here are powerful steps you can take to continue your journey of self-improvement. 1. Define your values and live by them. Your values are the foundation of who you are. They guide your decisions, shape your character, and influence the way you live your life. If you want to become the best version of yourself, you must be clear about what truly matters to you. Take some time to reflect on your values. What do you stand for? What kind of person do you want to be? What qualities do you admire in others? Once you have identified your values, make a commitment to live by them every day. When your actions align with your values, you feel a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment. You gain confidence, self-respect, and inner peace because you know you are living authentically. Set goals that push you forward. The best version of yourself is not someone who settles for a comfortable life. It is someone who dreams big and takes action. If you want to grow, you need to set meaningful goals that challenge you and push you beyond your comfort zone. Set goals in different areas of your life: health, relationships, career, personal growth, and spirituality. Make sure your goals are specific, measurable, and inspiring. Then, break them down into small steps and start taking action every day. Develop a strong and positive mindset. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you believe in yourself, stay positive, and focus on possibilities instead of obstacles, you will find success. But if you doubt yourself, give in to negativity, and see problems instead of opportunities, you will hold yourself back. Developing a strong mindset takes practice. Start by replacing negative thoughts with empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," tell yourself, "I am capable of learning and growing." Instead of thinking, "I always fail," remind yourself, "Every failure is a lesson that brings me closer to success." The way you think determines the way you act. Train your mind to be strong, resilient, and focused on growth. Take care of your body and health. Your body is your vehicle in life. If you want to become the best version of yourself, you need to take care of it. Eat healthy, nutritious foods that fuel your body. Exercise regularly to keep yourself strong and energetic. Get enough rest so that your mind and body can recover. Stay hydrated, practice good hygiene, and treat yourself with respect. When you feel good physically, you perform better in every area of your life. Your energy increases, your confidence grows, and you become more productive. 5. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. You become like the people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with negative, unmotivated people, they will hold you back. But if you spend time with people who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to be better, you will grow. Choose your friends wisely. Seek out mentors, role models, and like-minded individuals who share your passion for self-improvement. Limit your time with people who bring negativity and discouragement into your life. The right environment can make all the difference in your journey toward becoming your best self. 6. Take risks and embrace challenges. Growth does not happen inside your comfort zone. If you want to become the best version of yourself, you need to take risks, try new things, and embrace challenges. Fear of failure often holds people back, but failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Every time you face a challenge, you gain experience, learn new skills, and become stronger. Instead of avoiding difficulties, welcome them. See them as opportunities to grow and improve. 7. Give back and help others. The best version of yourself is not just about personal success. It is also about making a difference in the world. Helping others brings a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. Find ways to give back, whether through acts of kindness, volunteering, mentoring, or simply being there for someone in need. When you lift others up, you lift yourself up as well. A life of purpose is not measured by how much you achieve for yourself, but by how much you contribute to the world. The journey never ends. Becoming the best version of yourself is not a one-time achievement. It is a lifelong journey. There will be times when you feel stuck, when you doubt yourself, or when progress seems slow. But as long as you keep moving forward, you will continue to grow. Do not rush the process. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Stay patient, stay persistent, and never stop learning. Every step you take, every challenge you overcome, and every lesson you learn brings you closer to your full potential. Conclusion: your best life starts now. This book has given you the tools, strategies, and mindset needed for self-improvement. But knowledge alone is not enough. You must take action. Starting today, commit to becoming the best version of yourself. Apply what you have learned. Take small steps every day. Stay focused on growth. Believe in yourself, even when things get tough. Your best life is waiting for you. Your greatest potential is within you. Now is the time to step forward with confidence, determination, and purpose. You are capable. You are strong. You are unstoppable. The journey of self-improvement never ends, but the rewards are limitless. So go out there, chase your dreams, and become the person you were meant to be. Your best self is within reach. All you have to do is take the first step. Conclusion: your journey to a better you. You have come a long way. From the first page of this book to this final moment, you have explored the path of self-improvement, discovering the power of mindset, discipline, confidence, patience, and persistence. You have learned that success is not about being perfect. It is about constantly growing, learning, and becoming better than you were yesterday. But this is not the end. In fact, this is just the beginning. Self-improvement is a lifelong journey. There is no final destination where you arrive and stop growing. The best version of yourself is always evolving, always learning, always striving for something greater. Now, the question is, what will you do next? Take action. Your future is waiting. Knowledge is powerful, but knowledge alone does not change lives. Action does. You can read every book on self-improvement, listen to motivational speeches, and fill your mind with great ideas. But if you do not take action, nothing will change. So right now, make a commitment to yourself. Decide that you will apply what you have learned. Even if you start small, even if progress is slow, what matters is that you begin. Take that first step. Set your goals. Build better habits. Surround yourself with positivity, and push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Do not wait for the perfect time. There is no such thing. The best time to start is now. Believe in yourself. You are stronger than you think. There will be challenges ahead. There will be moments of doubt, failure, and frustration. But do not let these moments define you. You are stronger than your struggles. You are capable of overcoming any obstacle. Remember, failure is not the end. It is part of the journey. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Every setback is a lesson that makes you wiser and stronger. Do not fear failure. Fear standing still. Believe in yourself. Trust in your ability to improve, to adapt, and to succeed. The only limits you have are the ones you place on yourself. Stay consistent. Success is built over time. Transformation does not happen overnight. The most successful people in the world did not wake up one day and suddenly become great. They put in the effort day after day, year after year. They stayed consistent even when progress felt slow. You must do the same. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep pushing forward. Even on the days when you feel unmotivated, take one small step. One step forward is always better than standing still. Over time, these small efforts will add up. The changes may seem invisible at first, but one day you will look back and realize just how far you have come. Inspire others. Be a light in the world. As you continue your journey of self-improvement, remember that you have the power to inspire others. Your growth, your success, and your determination can encourage the people around you to start their own journey. Be a role model. Share what you have learned. Lift others up. The world needs more people who strive to be their best and help others do the same. True success is not just about improving yourself. It is about making a difference in the lives of others. Final words. Keep going. Keep growing. You are capable of amazing things. You have the strength, the intelligence, and the power to create the life you dream of. But it all starts with a decision, the decision to never stop improving. No matter where you are right now, no matter what challenges you face, keep going, keep growing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. Your best self is not some distant dream. It is within reach. It is built through daily effort, through small victories, through persistence and determination. So go out there and chase your dreams. Be fearless in your pursuit of growth. Become the person you were meant to be. The world is waiting for you. Your journey to a better you starts now. Thank you so much for watching this video on Fearless Audio. We truly appreciate your time and support. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Your subscription helps us create more awesome audiobook content for you. Stay fearless, and we look forward to bringing you more inspiring videos.